Hello, my dear learners. Welcome you all to this online learning classes of Shri Baswa Public School. Children, in this today's session, we are going to do part second from the same chapter which we have already completed the part first. Yes, so the chapter which we are going to do today, that is the Cop and the Anthem. Yes, which has been written by O. Henry. And this chapter, first part, we have already completed. I hope you watched that video completely and understood also. So let's start this session with the previous knowledge of first part. Children, in the first part, we have we studied about a man who is called Sophie, an interesting story of the supplementary book. And the story starts from the character who is called Sophie, and he was a jobless and homeless man and who used to live in park which is called Madison Square, and it is in the New York City. And he could see signs such as he could feel the symbols of coming winter. Yes, as you know that he was living in park, so winter season bothers him a lot. Which kind of symbols he got? Firstly, he saw birds were flying towards south direction and people were shopping for warm clothes, and dead leaves were falling. So these are the symbols which gives him the hint of coming the winter. So now he started to bother about his living. It is not at all possible in the city of New York to stay at night in the park. So what he decided? He decided that he needs to get in a prison. For him, prison is a kind of a home where he can get bed, food every day, and he can safely survive there without any kind of hesitation, afraidness of the cops. And this island, Blackwell's Island, is a prison. He found it as a home for 3 months to survive in the winter season, and this plan has been with him from many years. So till here we completed in the first session. Now I am going to start second session with the reading part. I hope you are listening very carefully, and take the pencil in your hand and open the page number. Yes, which page number? 22. Sophie does his best to be on the wrong side of the law. He tries 3 tricks all in vain. The fear that no cop will ever catch him makes him sick at heart. So, there were many easy ways of doing this. The most pleasant way was to go and have a good dinner at some fine restaurant. Then he would say that he had no money to pay, and then a cop would be called. It would all be done very quietly. The cop would arrest him. He would be taken to a judge. The judge would do the rest. So he started his journey towards the Blackwell's Island. How to get in Blackwell's Island? Then he have to do some mistakes. He have to break any rule. Then only police is going to come and arrest him. So he decided to go and eat of a good food in a fine restaurant, and then if he is not paying money, then they will call the police and he will be arrested by them, and judge will do the rest of his work. Sophie left his seat and walked slowly out of Madison Square to the place where the great street called Broadway and Fifth Avenue meet. He went across this wide space and started north on Broadway. He stopped at a large and brightly lighted restaurant. This was where the best food, the best people in the best clothes appeared every evening. So he started his journey and he started to walk slowly out of Madison Square, out of the park, and he started his journey towards the street which is called Broadway and Fifth Avenue meet, where he found a big 5-star hotel where rich people comes to eat good food, and those who will be wearing very good clothes. Sophie believed that above his legs he looked all right. His face was clean, his coat was good enough. If he could get to a table, he believed that success would be his. The part of him that would be seen above the table would look all right. The waiter would bring him what he asked for. So, according to him, everything was going well planned, but actually it was not happened. He began thinking of what he would like to eat in his mind. He could see the whole dinner, the cost would not be too high. He did not want the restaurant people to feel any real anger, but the dinner would leave him filled and happy for the journey to his winter home. So children, after that, as I said according to him, everything was going to be well planned. What he thought, everything is very good planned, and he will be arrested very soon by the cops. But when he yes, and he, while going towards that large restaurant, he was planning in his mind about the selection of food and about the quantity of eating the food and what kind of food he should eat. And he was also thinking about the hotel people, that they should not trouble, they should not trouble because of him. So he thought of eating less food, tummy full food, but not too high cost food. But as Sophie put his foot inside the restaurant door, the head waiter saw his broken old shoes and the torn clothes that covered his legs. Strong and ready hands turned Sophie around and moved him quietly and quickly outside again. Yes, as per Sophie, he was looking gentleman. He was well dressed up as per Sophie, not for according to others. So he thought he is very good, he is looking good, in his coat is enough, his shoes were good, everything is good there, so he will get the entry in the hotel. But when he stepped in the hotel, then a waiter from that restaurant saw him. His appearance was very bad. He was looking like a beggar because of his shoes and because of his torn coats, everything. So he came, not only he, another waiter also, both they came and both they threw Sophie outside of the restaurant. Sophie turned off Broadway. It seemed that this most easy way to the island was not to be his. He must think of some other way to getting there. When they threw him outside of the restaurant, then he realized that this plan is not going to be success. This is not easy job. As per my thinking, it was very easy to get into the jail, but it is not my cup of tea. Then he realized it. At a corner of 6th Avenue was a shop with a wide glass window bright with the electric light. Sophie picked up a big stone and threw it through the glass. People came running around the corner. A cop was the first among them. Sophie stood still and he smiled when he saw the cop. Yes, while he was walking towards the Avenue Meet, 6th Avenue Meet, in the same road which is called Broadway, the same road of restaurant also, when he was walking, then he saw a big electric shop which was brightened with the electric lights. It was built with the glass window. Many of the glass windows he saw. Then what he decided? He decided to pick up a stone and then he threw him towards on that window. Then automatically glass broken. Then everybody started to came near to that place, and first person was cop. When Sophie saw the cop, then he was smiling and he was very happy. See children, if you done mistake, will you stand in front of police after breaking any rule? No, nobody will stand. So, but he wanted to go into the jail, prison. So he was smiling and he was very happy. Now, okay, now my plan is successfully succeeded. So that he will catch me, he will caught me, and he will put me into the prison. Where is the man that did that? Asked the cop. Don't you think that I might have done it? Said Sophie. He was friendly and happy. What he wanted was coming towards him. When police came near to Sophie, and police asked to Sophie that where is that man who has threw stone at the window. Then Sophie replied, don't you think I might have done it? With smile, with happy face. Then because of his friendliness, because of his happiness, police was in nobody will believe that this person will do it, and he will stand till police comes there. But the cop's mind would not consider Sophie. Men who break windows do not stop there to talk to cops. They run away as fast as they can. The cop saw a man further along the street running. He ran after him, and Sophie, sick at heart, walked slowly away. He had failed 2 times. So when Sophie asked like that, then police was in surprise or suspicious. He didn't realize, he was not concentrating too much on him, because he want a man who broken the glass. Then he saw a man was running little far away from them. Then police did not reply to him. He ran away towards that man who was running. What he has done, why that man was running, we don't know. But he was running, so cop thought that was the person who broken the glass. Then Sophie again, he failed in his second attempt. First attempt was to eat in the fine restaurant. That was also he failed. He did not get chance to get in. And the second attempt was to break the glass and to get in the jail. This was also failed. Across the street was another restaurant. It was not so fine as the one of the Broadway. The people who went there were not so rich. Its food was not so good. Into this, Sophie took his old shoes and his torn clothes, and no one stopped him. He sat down at a table and was soon eating a big dinner. Then again in the same Broadway street, he found one more restaurant which was not so fine, so good, so sophisticated, but it was okay. So he get in and nobody stopped him to go inside the restaurant. Same plan he followed here also. When he had finished, he said that he had no money. Get busy and call a cop, said Sophie, and don't keep a gentleman waiting. Then after they got a fine dinner for him and he ate all the food. Then he said to the waiter that I don't have money, go and call the police. I will not wait, you fastly go and call the police. Who will say, children? Nobody. So everybody was surprised by the behavior of the Sophie. The cop for you? No cop for you, said the waiter. He called another waiter, and the two waiters threw Sophie upon his left ear on the hard street outside. The waiter was very angry and he said, cop for you? No, not at all. We are only enough for you. So he called another waiter and both they threw him from his left ear down on the hard street, which hurted him a lot. He stood up slowly on part of at a time and beat the dust from his clothes. Prison seemed only a happy dream. The island seemed very far away. Then he get up from that place and he was cleaning the dust which is on his clothes, and he was little hurted by the beaten which he got from the waiters. A cop who was standing near laughed and walked away. Sophie started moving again. When he stopped, he saw he was near several theatres. In this part of the city, streets are brighter and hearts are more joyful than in other parts. Women and men in rich warm coats moved happily in the winter air. A sudden fear caught Sophie. No cop was going to arrest him. After failures of getting into prison, he was little bit disappointed because, and also now he is realizing that the dream of going into Blackwell's Island is not easy, is not his cup of tea, and also it seemed very far away. Then after that he walked a little far away from that place, and he saw that many people were laughing and walking and wearing warm coats and enjoying, and happy peoples are there in front of the theatres. Many peoples were outside of the theatres and they were enjoying that time. And also after seeing that scene, he realized that now maybe I am not going to be arrested by the cops. And also when he threw outside of the hotel, outside of the restaurant, there was a cop who stood near that restaurant itself, who was laughing on the Sophie. After this, now this is the complete explanation of the second part. Once again I will recall you listen it carefully. Shortly I will recall the scenes. See children, his first attempt was going into a fine restaurant, a rich restaurant, and eating food, and if they ask money to him, then he will tell them that I am not going to pay the money because I don't have. So automatically they will call the police and I will be in the prison. So his first plan was to eat at a fine restaurant and then say that he had no money. Sophie thought that this would send him to Blackwell prison for 3 months, but it was not happened because he did not get a chance to step in that restaurant because of his appearance. So he thought of doing another idea. So he saw there was a shop which was electric shop and which has glass windows. So he picked up a stone and threw on that glass window, and so window broken. Everybody shouted and came to see who has done that work. Sophie was standing there itself and he was laughing, he was enjoying, he was happy because after seeing the cop, he thought the cop comes and arrest him. Because of his happiness, cop did not realize that this man has done that work, because after breaking any law, any rule, no criminal will stand in front of the cop. So he thought he has not done that work, and he started to catch another person who was running. Then this plan also failed. Then after that he saw another restaurant, second restaurant. He entered the second restaurant. He thought of doing the same thing with this restaurant, but this restaurant was not so not like 5-star. It was fine, it was okay. So he entered inside and nobody stopped him. He entered inside and he ate tummy full food, and he did not pay the amount. When waiter asked him money, then he said, no, I don't have money, you go and call the police, I'll go into the prison. Then waiter replied, what he replied? Police for you, cops for you? No, not at all, we are only enough for you. Then he called another waiter, and both of them, they threw him outside of the restaurant, and he fall down from his left ear. Then after that he was little thirsty, so then he cleaned himself and he started his journey towards the same Broadway street. When he was doing many attempts of getting in Blackwell's prison by breaking law, though he was not succeeding in that, then he realized that this dream of going into prison is like happy dream for him, and it is seemed to him that it is very far away, and it is not at all easy job as per the Sophie, as if he thought before. So he failed in 3 attempts, 3 tricks he tried, and he failed here. Okay, so I hope this explanation is understandable for you. Now I am going to end this session. So thank you so much for watching this video, children. Take care. Goodbye.